So where is Britney Spears? We don't really fucking know, do we? When I go through Britney Spears' Instagram, I find more questions than I find answers. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm actually here to see if people can convince me what the fuck I'm seeing. Because this is fucking horrifying and it's fucking scaring the shit out of me. How fucking rude of me. Let me introduce myself.
Hi, I'm YC. Hi there. My name is YC.
Short for Yunko Cunnet, my username on TikTok,
where I blew up talking about Britney Spears.
This is that video. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Something is fucked up in this situation, and honestly, people need to open their fucking eyes. I'm an overthinker. When things don't fucking line up, I will analyze the shit out of it. I wasn't kidding. I did analyze the shit out of it.
I went from 100 followers to 3,000.
Now I'm at 27,000 on TikTok, but that wouldn't fucking matter because I'm shadow banned anyways. Point is, grown exponentially since then. It's been 8 months.
So I decided to start to deep dive into the world of Britney Spears. What I figured along the way has been pretty batshit crazy.
and what I've learned about the capabilities of AI has been hella scary to say the least.
To date, I have made 260 TikTok videos. They're about 3 to 4 minutes each. So suffice it to say, I have a lot to say about Britney Spears. Instead of having all my TikToks look like this murder board, let's put them all together in one video. So, here are the biggest discoveries made on this Ninja Nerd's TikTok channel about Britney Spears and her Instagram. The first one I've named the Project Rose meaning, the second one is Sam Explained This, and the third one is Baby One More Time. What do all three have in common? They're the same photo. The first one was discovered April 7th, 2023. That date will be important later. The second one was April 14th, 2023. And the third one was about October 15th, 2023. What these tell us is that there's been a high level of manipulation, Photoshop, and likely deepfake on Britney Spears' Instagram for quite a long time. The first one at least through 2019. The second one tells us that the engagement and wedding photos are the same. And probably the most crushing is the last one, which tells us that both the engagement and wedding photo of Britney Spears were generated by AI from the Baby One More Time. If you're wondering how deep this rabbit hole is, it's very deep. I'm pretty sure Alice is at the bottom, but unfortunately not Britney Spears. In the quest to find Britney Spears, what we found instead has been deepfakes, face filters, augmented reality, AI-assisted deepfakes.
Oh shit, bitch.
AI-generated
So
films.
question for you. What looks more fake?
Because this is fucking horrifying and it's fucking scaring the shit out of me.
Let's watch his hand, huh? It's like her tattoo. Yeah, it's her little triangle tattoo. It's on his hand.
And maybe some other things too, steganography. The only thing clear is Britney Spears and Britney Spears' Instagram are two separate entities, and they do not represent each other. One of the goals that Britney Spears' team has, I believe, is to create confusion and chaos within the public discourse, and to confuse us on who Britney Spears was and what she looked like. But a lot of you actually remember. A lot of you can't get that out of your head, and that's why whatever you see on your screen doesn't sit right, doesn't feel real, because it isn't.
But here's some things that I see interestingly enough. So she'll be doing all this stuff, being fairly emotive and expressive. It feels just a little weird because it's like, what's really the point of this? And then it'll cut to some areas to where her face, something feels off. And it's largely because her eyes have a certain dead intensity to them that just doesn't line up. It's almost like they're extremely strained to hold back some emotion or another. Non-verbally speaking, she'll go through and she'll do some smiles and some expressions with the bottom half of her face while not emoting with the top. Is curious as to like what is this video for? What is she doing? Is it to show off her outfit? Maybe. It could be. That could be the reason behind it, but it doesn't communicate well. If she's just trying to communicate that she's fine and healthy, it's not coming across really, really well. Her body language is confirming that something is wrong, either within her own mind or with her situation.
So how the fuck does this shit relate to Britney Spears, and where the fuck is she? Well, we're going to try to answer that and tie these back into major themes that are very present in her life. As we go on the series, we'll talk about the Free Britney movement the first time, and Free Britney 2.0, the major players, and what I think is controlled opposition, which includes the New York Times. Despite the fact that the New York Times is controlled opposition, to me at least, they get two very important themes about Britney Spears' life in their documentaries. Number one, her life is all about control. The lack of control she has, the lack of control she feels, feeling too controlled, the control of her team, the control of her family.
She's wanted to get out of it. It's, you know, she's wanted to get out of it for quite some time. What level of that is the reality? Who knows? You know,
when you say that, meaning you're not sure if she means what she says.
Well, I mean, think about it. She's been surrounded by people and a team of people since she was 15. So at what level does everyone just walk away, or at like what level does that get reduced? You know, or just like, you know, I mean, I know what she wants, but I'm just saying, like, you know, at the end of the day, what is the reality of that?
Control. Number 2, framing the narrative.
On Instagram, Brit, I am always here. You know, behind the scenes, I have always been here.
So I feel like I like that. She was like I love her that much, and to have, you know.
Since Britney Spears has come into the limelight until now, everything has been about the narrative being pushed, the narrative that's being shown, the narrative that is coming through Britney Spears, the narrative in her captions.
I know he feels horrible for what had happened, and I know my boys have forgiven him. People make mistakes, you know. I feel bad for him.
Honestly felt like a huge part of me is done. Like literally I have no purpose anymore. They were my joy. They were my everything. I look forward to seeing them. That was what I lived for. And then all of a sudden, they were gone.
Jaden hopes that one day both mom and sons can get their relationship back where it needs to be.
So you'll see these themes present over and over thematically throughout this series, and probably as you observe Britney Spears on your own time.
Looks at Britney's life post-conservatorship. The last year and...
You have a documentary all about her post-conservatorship. Do you know where she is? Because we don't.
She's in mortal fear someone will come in the middle of the night, strap her to a gurney.
Well within reason. Why is she being photoshopped? Why isn't this story being fucking picked up? But no, let's talk about her drinking some dandelion tea. Someone called the White House. Uncle Biden. Reagan was right. He just got the drug wrong. War on dandelion tea.
So, that's where we started. That's where we are now. We'll go more into detail in the next few weeks, but here's what you can look forward to.
It's me, this ninja nerd. Shit has gotten real for me. You just caught me doing my favorite thing ever. Oh, what's that? Exposing the many lies of Sam Asghari. Question for you. 3 music video. Are there double? Yes.
What if you notice a pattern? What if there's a pattern associated with the way that blind items?
What the fuck happened in 2016 to Britney Spears? Let's get into the deep. Let's talk body doubles. Britney's real history. Asking AI if they're the same people. They're using software that looks for facial recognition. Someone asked me if we could do that with Britney Spears.
Let's do it.
She's missing a hand. Look at her arm. Holy shit, it just got muscular.
Why is she taller than Tanash?
You see that fucking fan right there? That's a poor person fan.
You ever just look at pictures of this shit and think, who the fuck are all these people now? OG Britney or not?
Recently banned on TikTok. That's not Britney. Britney's tattoo. We saw this fucking dude. He ate the fucking flower, right? So there's a reason why this didn't sit right with a lot of us.
Everyone sucks. So the question is, where is Britney Spears? But some people wonder if the question is, what has happened to Britney Spears? How much plastic surgery can you get to look like you're 16 again, and then look like you're not yourself again, and then come back to look like you're 16, not physically be Britney Spears? And who the fuck is that? Oh, shut the fuck up. No, it ain't. Compare this picture with the picture below of old Britney. Do you see the difference of how the eyes go downward and upwards? Creating this humiliating fucking portrayal of her. They raccoon dye her already. My fucking god. Whoever the fuck is behind the mask, perpetuating this fucking cycle. They're perpetuating this fucking crime. Can we see the corner of her eyes? Yep, going up on a Tuesday. Bitch. What is it? Up, down, side? What is it? What's the T dance? What a fucked up time to be fucking Buddhist. If you thought this was a fun channel, boy, did you have my channel wrong. So, I'm told that this is Britney Spears. It's interesting. Rumors start from somewhere. Our job right now is to decipher what's the truth. So where is Britney Spears? By the way, some of you that were surprised that I cussed, why are you acting so fucking brand new? I literally sell shirts that say shut the fuck up. That is literally all I say on this channel.